Hello everybody! Today we're going to be learning how to create a clay cupcake. And to get started, we'll take our chunk of clay and rip it in half and begin rolling it basketball round. It's going to take a lot of work, but as soon as you get it basketball round, you're going to stick your thumb in almost to the bottom, not quite to the bottom, leave a little bit of space, and then rotate it in your hand using the crab pinch. So it's just a one-handed crab pinch, and you're going to try to create even walls. You might have to do some blending and smoothing to get any cracks out and just kind of form it to the shape that you want. Next, we're going to be again grabbing a piece of clay and rolling it basketball round to start with. Then I'm going to kind of work this between my hands and begin to make a coil. To roll a coil, you try to spread the weight evenly, and you might have to do a gentle twist if you start to hear a thumping sound. Spread your fingers wide apart so that the weight can be distributed evenly and your coil isn't too thick or too thin in some areas. Now this will take you quite a long time, but once you get a coil that you're happy with, you can lay it on top of your pinch pot and figure out how wide the base of the frosting for your cupcake needs to be. So again, I'm going to grab a chunk of clay and roll it basketball round. And then I'm going to work it a little bit into a cylinder. And I'm going to start rolling, again, trying to put an even weight on it. Do a little gentle twist. If it's starting to make a thumping sound, gentle twist, and I'm just rolling and rolling and rolling. Gentle twist. It might help to cut your coil down if it's too big. You don't want your coil too thin, because again it might fall apart and you might need to do a little bit of working the coil. I have to admit, rolling these coils was pretty challenging for me, but I know that through years of practice it'll get easier. So I want my coils to be thick enough and pretty even with all the other coils I have here, but I'm going to gently place it on and create my frosting. Try to do a little blending here and there. Again, I'm going to attach another coil here and complete the frosting. This next part is really, really important. Here, you're going to blend and smooth the inside of the cupcake frosting. This will make sure that it doesn't fall apart. Blending and smoothing. Alright, so I have the frosting and the pinch pot done. I'm going to take some time to smooth out all the cracks on the frosting and maybe add a little bit more details. Again, I'm going to scratch to attach. Maybe I'll add this cherry on top. Use a little bit of water and then blend it to glue it together. If you want to create lines or texture on your cupcake, like a cupcake wrapper, you can do so. You can come up with all kinds of lines. Whatever design you carve is up to you, but just remember to remove those crumbs, the little crumbs of clay that get stuck, and write your name on the bottom. If the crumbs dry like that, it's going to be really sharp. So you can add your designs. when you're creating your coils, it's going to be challenging, but don't give up. Just know that with more practice, you'll get better. Here's some other clay frosting pieces that students created. This one they blended on the inside. This person added some details, and again, you need to write your name on the frosting so it doesn't get mixed up. You can see where these people wrote their initials. And again, if you're going to attach anything, scratch and attach it so it doesn't fall off. But it's really important to write your name on both pieces, and also, of course, to have fun using the pinch pot and the coil technique to create your clay cupcake. Enjoy, class!